Just like Juggernaut smashing through a wall, we're back here with sealed game number 4 at Dice Station Zebra of HeroClix, Smash and Destroy. I'm Jocelyn.
And I'm Rob.
And I am less sad than I was in Games 1 and Game 2 because I got myself a tick on the scoreboard.
And it was a very decisive victory at that.
It was decisive for sure.
Yep.
So it was kind of crazy. But go back and check out game number 3 if you haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
It's a shorty.
And check out our voiceover in that episode.
We did fancy things. So what we do here is we each open 2 boosters of HeroClix.
Yep.
And then we build a 300-pointish team. And then we play a game.
We do.
And Rob's going to open first.
Okay.
So he's going to pick one of those boosters. And he's going to open it up. And oh, I see bubble wrap.
Bubbly wrap. Ooh, what do we got going on here?
That is, oh my gosh, that is a chase. That is Tony.
Oh,
that
that's
is
the
Tony
Tony.
Stark.
Well, how convenient, because I've been building a scientist meta team.
That, my
there
friend,
we go.
Is Tony Stark. The rest of the booster doesn't matter.
I got myself a Tony with all his fancy floating screens.
Speedball, Captain America, Hazmat, and Los Diablos officer.
Okay, well, should we look at Tony on the...
Why would we look at the chase, Rob? What are you talking about?
It's just something we do here.
Usually I do the cards, and I just
Yeah, you failed at your job.
I took the bubble wrap.
There we go. Here's the card.
All right.
We're going to get that up on the...
is on the close-up.
On the close-up here.
And now you can read it.
Okay, let's go. Tony Stark. It is number 41 in the set. Avengers team ability. The keywords of Avengers, Stark Industries, Armor, and Scientist. And that trait called Stark Industries says, when establishing theme teams, friendly characters with the Scientist keyword gain the Stark Industries keyword. Friendly characters with the Stark Industries keyword reduce damage by 1 in addition to any other effects that reduce damage. Well, I might have to change up my Scientist team now to put Tony Stark on there.
Maybe.
He has 60 points. He starts with Sidestep. That last click has Running Shot. He has Telekinesis, starts with that. Outwit and a Special Defense Power. So let's flip that card around. We'll see
5 range
what
single
that
target.
does. Armor Delivery System. We're getting a bit of a glare. 1 second here. How we fix that? There we go. That grants Energy Shield, Deflection, and Willpower. The power action on this one is generate a blocking terrain marker adjacent to a friendly character with the Stark Industries keyword. To your next turn, that character can use Force Blast, Impervious, and has a minimum range of 4. So let me look at that again. Generate a blocking terrain marker adjacent to a friendly character with the Stark Industries keyword. Okay, that's interesting. The last click there is on the damage dial is a stop click called Suit Up and grants him Range Combat Expert.
I don't think that's the last click, Rob. Oh, it is.
It is the last click. Yeah.
I thought it was the defense. I got confused.
So you get Running Shot, Pen Psi, Impervious, and Range Combat Expert on that click.
Okay.
That's awesome.
It's a really cool sculpt.
Yeah. So, shall we see what you got in your booster?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Here's a booster. Now, I have 2 boosters, and one was heavier, so I've opened the lighter one first.
Okay.
The heavier one's probably just a quicksand.
Probably.
It's like what was it? What are the things that have been heavy in sets? Minotaurs.
The Minotaur.
There was something else. Okay, we got a D-cell. We're raising the roof here with Giant Man.
Yep. Giant
Man 2.
Oh, that's a different one than we've seen before.
Thunderball.
Because I have the Goliath.
Good old Thori.
Yep.
And Ant-Man.
Okay.
So, Giant Man 2 is our rare. So let's go ahead and pop him up on the close-up here.
Yep.
And see what magic we have. So, Giant Man 2 is 28A in the set. Avengers, Champions, Defenders, and Scientist. We've got a trait Pym Particle Formula. When Giant Man uses willpower and succeeds, you may choose that he gains Colossal until your next turn. And you may place him adjacent to a friendly character within 4 squares. Giant grants willpower on a 3 through 6. That's interesting that they added that reminder text. Because he's traded Giant. Or not traded, he's got the giant symbol. Get ready for the shortest comeback in history, which is the special attack power all the way down the dial. Quake and Super Strength. When Giant Man 2 uses Quake, if he is colossal, he instead deals 3 damage. 75 points for 8 clicks, or 30 points for 4.
Wow.
But the 4-point dial doesn't have a move and attack. He's got plasticity. So, and nothing on the back. No team abilities. Nothing to look at there. Let's move it over to
Interesting.
your second one there, Rob.
Okay, let's take a look.
I'll
Pop
put
this
Giant Man
open.
over here with my Tony Stark.
Yeah, and I'll see what I'm going to get here to go along with Tony Stark. Hopefully I can get some scientists somehow. Scarlet Witch isn't a scientist, we know that much. Uh-oh. What did I get in here?
You got a piece of train.
So we got Scarlet Witch, we got Constrictor, is my super rare.
Super rare.
And then Zax, is that what his name is?
Yeah.
Zax. And then we got Thunderball. And then Orange Suit Construction Worker guy, also known as Damage Control Worker. So we're going to look at Constrictor, right?
Yeah, and then you also got a trap.
Okay. It's a trap. It's a snake pit. Hey, it's Constrictor, so
Pretty cool.
what do you expect, right? Yeah. So let's look at the snake pit trap here. It says at the beginning of your turn, deal 1 penetrating damage to all characters in snake trap squares. When an opposing character destroys snake trap, after resolution is generated a snake bystander adjacent to them. Well, that's pretty neat. And then there is a snake bystander on the back.
Pretty neat.
The snake is a 5 move with plasticity, 11 attack with precision, 17 defense, no power, 1 damage, and it's tiny. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, haven't seen that one yet. So let's take a look at the Constrictor. Number 36 in the set has the Masters of Evil team ability. Frightful 4, keyword, Masters of Evil, shield, 6-pack, never heard of that one before, armor, assassin and spy. The trait is Bionic Cables, which grants Giant Reach 3. The special attack power is Crushing Coils. When Constructor hits after resolutions, give each hit opposing character an action token. Then deal them damage equal to the number of action tokens they have. Well, that's pretty cool. So you hit, I would imagine that does damage, right? And then each hit character gets a token, and then you do more damage.
That's right.
That's pretty good. Special defense power, the Shield Engineered Battlesuit, granting energy shield deflection and invulnerability. He's got 2 targets with 3 range. He's 60 points. He's exploiting on those top 4 clicks.
And then
I don't mind that at all. It's pretty good.
Masters of
and
Evil.
just Masters of Evil in the back.
Yep.
So, shall we look at your booster?
Let's do it.
Okay.
So here it is. This is the heavy booster. So what's the money on Quicksand here?
I'm gonna say it's a Hulk.
A Hulk?
Just a feeling.
Like a Chase Hulk?
No, there's like 3 common Hulks, isn't there?
Yeah, but I want something more exciting than that. You pulled a Chase. I want.
Well, that looks pretty exciting. I can see it from here.
So I got a super rare Harpy, green Harpy. I got a Los Diablos Soldier. I got that person, Desir. Hawkeye, and there is a Hulk.
Look at that.
So
I
you're
called
right, it was
it.
Hulk.
It was Hulk.
So this Harpy is the super rare.
You've also got something special here.
Yeah.
You got the flamethrower.
Nice.
So there's that.
Okay, so let's take a look at this flamethrower here. So the flamethrower says, I don't know how to do this. Can we just put it on the close-up?
We can put it on the close-up.
I'm better at the close-up.
All
Look,
right.
it's the close-up.
Look, there we go.
Hindering terrain trap. Effect at the beginning of your turn. Deal 2 damage to all opposing characters in or adjacent to flamethrower squares. When an opposing character destroys flamethrower, after resolutions, deal that character and all opposing characters adjacent to them 1 damage. And the stats on this are as printed. 4 range, no giant reach, 2 damage when thrown, +1 when used in a close attack, and 3 damage to destroy.
Nice.
So that's the trap. And then I need a Harpy.
You do. Let's take a look at Harpy.
There's a Harpy. Harpy has the keywords of Aim, Hulkbusters, Brute, and Monster. We've got 37A in the set, 80 or 50 points. Special movement power is Carry Off the Hulk. Hypersonic speed. When Harpy uses it after resolutions, you may place a character she hit adjacent to her, so you're like killboxing. And then special damage power, which is on the low dial. Blast like atomic weapons. Improve targeting, destroy blocking, range combat expert. When Harpy attacks, after resolutions, destroy any blocking terrain within 1 square of each hit target.
It's pretty good.
It's an interesting dial.
It is.
It's like a closey dial and then a rangey dial.
Yeah.
And then the rangey dial becomes a closey dial. Super weird. And I don't think there's anything on the back, which I am correct.
Just the standard powers.
Just the standard powers.
All right.
So, should we build some teams?
Let's do it.
So, we have built some teams, and we have set up a map. And Rob, why don't you tell me about your Tony Stark friendly team?
Yeah, well, There's not a lot of scientists on this team, except for Thunderball. So Tony Stark and Thunderball are the scientists.
Mm-hmm.
So Tony Stark's ability um, of friendly characters with friendly characters with scientist keyword gain the Stark Industries keyword, and then Stark Industry characters reduce damage by 1 in addition to any other effects that reduce damage. So anyway, yeah. So I have Tony Stark, Thunderball. I have the damage control worker, the Los Diablos officer, Constrictor, and I have Zax at second starting line, and then I have the Snake Pit for 5 points. That's 295 points.
Nice. My team is exactly 300 points.
Okay.
I am also playing Thunderball. He has a PhD, sir.
He does.
I've got Desir, I've got Thori at low dial, I've got Harpy, I've got Giant Man at low dial, and I've got Hulk.
Okay.
And that's my 300-point team, and there wasn't any room for my flamethrower.
Unfortunately,
Tier.
no.
No theme, but I won the roll-off.
You did.
And I chose the map, so I have brought us over here to Urban Jungle Outdoor.
Right.
So this map has water in a couple of spots. We've got lots of hindering. There's an elevated hindering spot over here. And then there's a big section of elevated over here in this corner. No blocking at all on this map. So
Okay, my people are set up there.
cool. All right, so I'm going to place Harpy right here with Thunderball adjacent. We then have a Giant Man 2 and his friend I Am Hulk. Hulk Smash. And then we've got Desir and a little Thori. That's my setup.
Okay. So I'm going to put out my terrain. The Snake Pit will go right here.
Okay.
And I'm going to put some smoke terrain markers right here. Right there.
Sure you want to put there? You don't want to put one square over?
Why would I want to put it one square over?
I'm just making our regular joke.
Over the terrain change
Yes,
marker?
in the illegal placement. All right, I am placing my barrier like so.
Okay. And beginning of game effects,
Mm-hmm.
I have Avengers team ability
Yes.
on Tony Stark.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to name Avengers on your team.
All right. I have Avengers team ability, and I'm going to choose Masters of Evil on your team.
Perfect.
And Thori needs a master.
He does.
So Thori's master is going to be Hulk.
Nice.
Will you be my master, Hulk?
Mm-hmm.
And Hulk said, Hulk, yes.
He said, Roque.
No. He's the one asking.
Uh,
He doesn't make the doggy noise.
no, he doesn't.
No.
Are you ready to
Anyway,
play?
good
All
luck.
right, good luck. So I'm going to open up with do a costed move with Thunderball.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to here.
Okay, behind the smoke.
Yep. And as you know, Thunderball, friendly characters with the Wrecking Crew keyword can use stealth. He has Wrecking Crew.
He does.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And Los Diablos Officer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 comes to here. He also has stealth.
Cool.
And Zax is a giant, and Zax is going to carry Constrictor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to here.
Okay.
Placing Constrictor here. And Tony Stark is going to sidestep 2 to here.
Mm-hmm.
Then he's going to take an action token. Power action. Armor delivery system. Generate a blocking terrain marker adjacent to a friendly character with the Stark Industries keyword. Until your next turn, that character can use Force Blast Impervious and has a min range of 4. So Thunderball, because he's scientist, has the Stark Industries keyword.
Yep.
We'll put a blocking terrain right beside him.
Okay.
Right there. And this damage control worker, he will sidestep up here beside Tony.
Okay.
Actually, do you mind if I do this instead?
Not at all.
There we go.
Can I just see that thing with Tony and the barrier I just want to
Sure.
understand that
Yep.
real quick. So, generate a blocking terrain marker adjacent to a friendly character with the Stark Industries keyword. So you just generate it.
Yep.
It doesn't go away.
Correct.
Until your next turn, that character keeps Force Blast impervious and has a minimum range of 4. Okay?
Yep. So
Cool.
the power is until the end of my next turn.
Yeah.
Right? But the barrier stays. The blocking terrain stays.
Unless it gets destroyed.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Thunderballz got Perplex.
Yes.
So he's going to perplex up his own defense.
Yep.
Zax also has to perplex.
Mm-hmm.
He will perplex up his own defense.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to start by rolling willpower with Giant Man because if he succeeds, he gets Colossal.
Mm-hmm.
And he fails with a 1. Super exciting. At least he doesn't have any action tokens to remove. Okay. So I have 3 actions.
Mm-hmm.
So first thing I'm going to do is perplex up Green Harpy's range to a 5.
Okay.
From Thunderball. And then Thunderball is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to here.
Okay.
Okay. And Thunderball, 1, 2, 3, 4, is going to outwit the defense power on Zax.
Gotcha.
Okay.
No more impervious.
No more impervious. Not for right now. Harpy is going to hypersonic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to here.
Mm-hmm.
Now her range was perplexed up to a 5, so it's halved to a 3. And we're going to shoot on Zax.
Right. Okay, so you're up against a 19.
Yeah, 11 on a 19, so I need an 8. That's an 8.
Yep.
So that'll hit for 4.
And he's giant, so hindering doesn't matter, correct?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because he's not in it, right?
Right.
Yep.
So you've hit for 4. So I
I've
was
hit for
11 on
4.
19.
Yeah, and I outwitted the impervious.
Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Okay, and then after resolutions, I may place a hit character adjacent to her.
Okay.
So Zax,
And is that with any hit?
when Harpy uses hypersonic speed.
Okay.
So we're going to place here, I think.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
You don't want to
4,
put it in the
5.
snake pit?
No, that's okay. Because I want to try and hit it with my last action here.
Okay.
Because Harpy needs an action token. Does the snake pick affect adjacent people?
No. Deal 1 penetrating damage to all characters in snake traps squares.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to charge with Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
Hulk has a charge of 5. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to here. And he's an 11 on your... Oh, you're a 20 now.
Yes.
But I am adjacent to my friend with Masters of Evil.
Yep.
So you're a 19.
Yep.
Because 19 printed plus perplex minus that. So 11 on 19. Need an 8 from Mr. the Hulk. And that's only a 3.
Okay.
But it was worth a shot.
It was.
That's my whole turn because I only have 3 actions.
Wow. Okay.
So I have brought Zax to the snake pit. No pun intended.
So, I'm going to roll giant willpower.
Yep.
Got it. And Tony Stark has willpower.
Mm-hmm.
It's in his special defense power. That fails. Leadership, I have leadership, although I don't share any keywords.
Yeah.
And he's the lowest point character. So that's not going to do anything.
At least you get the action.
Yeah. All right, so Thunderball here is going to perplex your Harpy.
Why would you do that? You want to make her a 12 attack?
Yeah, I'm going to perplex her defense down.
Oh, okay.
Zax is also going to perplex her defense down.
Okay.
Thunderball has Outwit.
Okay.
So he's going to outwit her invulnerability.
Okay.
And then Thunderball is going to charge.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to pick up this piece of barrier.
Because he's got super strength.
Yep. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3 to here.
Yep.
So I will give him his token. And he's using this barrier. And he is a
10
attack
on a 16.
on your 16.
With
Okay.
no defense powers.
Need a
Crit,
6.
miss, crit, miss.
That's 10.
That'll hit.
So that's going to be
4.
4 damage, 3 plus the...
Yep. 1,
The
2,
barrier?
3, 4. Okay.
All right. now.
She's tough now.
She is tough. Okay. So now, how many clicks is left on her?
1, 2. There's 3 clicks, but she's got toughness, so you need to hit her for 4.
Need to hit her for 4. Okay. So the Los Diablos officer is going to use his power action, which says range 6, improve target hindering and elevation. So the hindering's not going to matter.
Mm-hmm.
Make a range attack instead of normal damage. A hit character is given 2 action tokens, and all characters adjacent to that character are given 1 action token.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that.
All right.
And I'm going to shoot at Harpy.
Who is a 15?
11 on a 15.
Because you perplexed her down twice.
And improve targeting so the hindering doesn't matter. That's an 8.
That'll hit.
So
she takes an action token. She can only take 1.
Right.
Because she's already got 1.
Unfortunately, I've put a token on my Zax as well.
Yep.
But that also gets your Thunderball.
Yep.
And now, for the big surprise, Zax is going to Pulse Wave with a 12.
So just these 3 for me.
And
then you've got those guys.
Yeah. Los Diablos
2, 3,
and
4. Yeah.
and my Thunderball.
Yep.
Okay, so 12 against your numbers. That's a 7. That'll hit 19s.
Yep, that's going to hit everybody.
So Zax takes a token.
1.
This won't change my numbers
1.
for Thunderball, and yours not. Yours won't either. My Los Diablos takes a
1.
point. Hey, I forgot to roll willpower for Los Diablos.
Oh, you should roll it.
Should roll it now?
Yeah.
He failed it.
Boo.
So I have 1 action left. So Constrictor is going to do a charge.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
He has Giant Reach 3
Okay.
traded, so he can attack Hulk. He's got 2 targets, and he can attack Harpy.
Yep.
Now Harpy, so when the Pulse Wave went off, that cleared the Perplex from Thunderball.
Yes.
But Zax's Perplex is still being applied.
Right, because it's
So-
other characters.
So she's a 17.
Yep, 17 impervious, but you're exploiting.
And so is Hulk.
Yeah.
He's a 17.
He's a 17 invulnerable.
So I'm 11 on 17s.
Yep.
And that's an 8.
That'll hit.
So I have 3 exploit to distribute.
Okay.
I'm going to put 2 into Harpy
All right, that'll KO her.
and 1 into Hulk.
1, 2 exploit. And 1 into Hulk.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'm going to sidestep the damage control worker right
Mhm.
here beside Los Diablos. I will, well, Tony's going to clear, but I'll sidestep him to here.
Yep.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he's got stealth.
He does.
Oh, no.
Because people with the Wrecking Crew can
So-
use stealth.
So if I'm here, if I go to here, I still can't see him.
Nope.
Okay. I can't perplex him then.
No.
Okay, so I will just sidestep to there. I'm going to clear Tony.
Outwit him, I think is what you
And
meant,
I was,
right?
sorry, I was going to try to outwit him.
Yeah.
But I can't do it. So it's your turn now.
Okay, you want to outwit Zax?
No, I'll pass on outwitting Zax. But thanks.
All right. So I have willpower on Thori, but Thori doesn't have any action tokens.
Yep.
And I don't have any leadership, so there is no beginning of turn effects for me.
Right. Oh, and there's a second part to Constrictor's attack here.
Okay.
So Constrictor hits. So it says when Constrictor hits, after resolutions, give each hit opposing character an action token.
Okay.
So Hulk gets 1.
Yep.
Then deal them damage equal to the number of action tokens they have.
Okay. Hulk has invulnerability.
Yeah. So
And
no damage.
An exploit weakness says damage dealt by this character's close attacks is
Close
penetrating
attacks.
damage, which
Yep.
is not.
Right.
This is not a close attack, so he absorbs all of that.
That's right.
But it does double token him, which means he's not going to be able to make an attack this turn.
Right.
All right, Rob. You did some stuff. Okay, I need to roll Giant Willpower on Giant Man 2. He gets it, so he
Nice.
is Colossal this turn.
Okay.
When he uses Quake, if he's Colossal, he deals 3 damage, just FYI. And when he uses Willpower and succeeds, you may choose that he gains Colossal until your next turn, and you may place him adjacent to a friendly character within 4 squares. No one's within 4.
No.
Okay,
Unfortunately not.
that's
Unless,
sad.
unless
Okay.
you put him in front of Desir or Thori.
Yeah, that's not going to help me.
Well, yeah, it's not going to help me.
You know what? It is going to
It
help
gets you
me
one square.
because I'm going to go here.
Yeah.
Because then I can potentially carry. So
It would help if I had you on camera. There we go. We're
so I
putting him
moved him
there.
from here to here.
There we go.
Or here, wherever he was. It was within 4.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So I did that. So we are going to start with our friend here, your friend and mine, the Thunderball.
Yep.
He is going to outwit Impervious on Zax.
Yep.
He's going to perplex
Good choice.
Zax down from a 19 to an 18.
Yep.
Okay. Desir has hypersonic.
Yes.
Desir is going to hypersonic 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because she's now next to Masters of Evil.
Yeah.
Which will make you a 17.
Yep.
So 11 on a 17, no impervious, straight up. That hits. Exactly.
It was what, an 11?
On a 17. Because Masters of Evil and
Oh,
perplex.
Masters of Evil
Yep.
clinched it. 2
So,
points of damage, right?
2 points of damage.
Yeah, that's all you need to take care of Zax.
Perfect. And she was here. So she went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She does have 3 movement left. No one to break away from.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to move 1, 2, 3 back here.
By the way, I just wanted to mention,
Yes.
it's not going to affect anything, but Zax has traded poison, but your people had reducers.
They all had reducers, yeah.
So
there was no poisoning
it was fine,
happening.
yep.
Okay, and then Giant Man is going to pick up his buddy Thori. He's a good puppy. He's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to here.
Yep.
Carrying the good pupper
Locking down my Constrictor.
to here and locking down Constrictor with plasticity.
Nice.
And that's all I can do.
Okay.
So I'm going to, because Thori was carried. So I'm going to clear those guys. I already used my perplex and my outwit.
Yep.
And Giant Man is colossal, so he's actually blocking some lines of fire over here.
For sure. So I don't have any more, I don't have giant willpower to roll anymore.
Nope, but you do have willpower on.
Willpower on the officer.
Yep.
And he failed it miserably with a 1.
Ooh.
And like I stated before, leadership doesn't work for me. No shared keywords. So Thunderball here still has his outwit and perplex. He's going to outwit toughness.
Yep.
And he's going to perplex the giant man down to 17.
Okay, 17 it is.
And then Constrictor is going to attack the giant man.
You don't want to break away?
No.
You sure?
I do. I always fail breakaways. I hate it.
Well, it's plasticity too, so it's the worst.
Yeah, it's the worst. 11 on a 17, right?
Yeah, 11 on 17.
Need a 6. No, it's a 4.
Boo.
Gonna prob it. Just kidding, don't have prob.
No. He only gives an action token if it succeeds, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
And then
Damage control worker.
damage control worker is gonna sidestep.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Tony is going to sidestep. He doesn't need to, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got range 5.
Yep.
Tony's going to shoot from there.
Okay.
Or should I? I've got a better idea. Tony's going to TK.
Okay, who are we TKing?
Constrictor. TK him back.
How dare you?
I know. 1, 2, 4 to here.
Okay.
And then this guy is going to sidestep to here.
Okay.
Range 3. 1, 2, 3 on
Shoot.
Giant Man.
All right.
9 on a 17.
9 on a 17.
Didn't get it.
Misses.
That's a 6.
Good try, though.
Yep.
Might as well use the actions.
May as well. Yep. So, Thunderball's going to clear.
Yep.
And the officer is going to clear.
Okay.
And it's your turn.
All right, we're going to roll giant willpower on our friend Giant Man 2. And he succeeds it. So he remains colossal. And I can place him next to somebody within 4 if I wanted to do that. I think I will place Giant Man. We're going to place him here.
So how does that work?
So when he succeeds his willpower,
Oh, yeah.
you can choose that he gains
right.
colossal until your next turn and place him adjacent to a friendly character within 4 squares.
Right. Okay.
So he succeeded his willpower. So he moved his action token. Now here, we're going to perplex you down.
Yep.
Okay.
Thunderball's down to a 16.
16. And then Thori is going to charge Flurry. 1, 2.
Yep.
Now, Thori is Avengers. We chose Masters of Evil. So I'll be an 11 on your 16.
Right.
And I have a Masters of Evil adjacent to me.
Oh my goodness. I'm
so
at
an
15.
11 on a 15.
Nice.
With a Flurry, Exploit.
Nice.
And an Empower.
Oh, okay.
So 11 on 15. I need a 4 first attack. That'll hit for 4 Exploit.
4 Exploit. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is his last click.
Yep. Second attack.
So now he's a 16, which means you perplex him to a 15. He's a Masters of Evil
to a 14.
14.
11 on a 14. I need a 3 or better. That's a 3.
Wow. Well done.
So
there goes Thunderball.
There goes Thunderball.
Off the map.
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, for me.
Of course. I mean, I enjoyed it as well. That was a good tactic. Good strategy.
All right. So because I'm Colossal this turn, 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Colossal Reach. I am an 11.
Yep.
On damage control workers.
Good luck. He's a 16 tough.
Need a 5. I mean, I just rolled a 3. So I need a 5.
Yeah.
That's
oh,
a 4.
No, not
See?
a 4.
Look, you did the good luck thing.
I jinxed you is what you're saying.
Yep. Hulk is going to charge in. He's going to go 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Hulk is a 11. You're not Masters of Evil, right?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm a 16.
Need a 5? That's a 4.
4. Come on, you're missing them by 1.
You jinxed me. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, and then Desir clears, and I pass to you.
Okay.
Now it's over to you to try and take it back.
Yep. I'm going to start with the Los Diablos officer. He's going to do his power action again.
Okay.
Range 6, improve targeting, hindering, elevation, make a range attack. Instead of normal damage, a hit character is given 2 action tokens, and all characters adjacent to that character are given 1 action token.
Okay, we're targeting...
I'm targeting Thori.
Thori. Okay, Thori is a 17.
I'm going to be a 10 on a 17. That's a miss.
That is sad.
Yep.
Tier.
So, Tony is then going to sidestep over to here.
Okay.
Then we're going to give an action token to the damage control worker to use his shield ability.
Nice.
To give Tony a, let's read it. First of all, adjacent friendly characters modify range +1.
Yep.
Power, choose an adjacent friendly character. That'll be Tony Stark. Once this turn, the chosen character modifies damage +1 when making a range attack.
Right.
So, Tony Stark is now going to outwit Hulk's invuln.
Yes.
And you are a 17.
Yes.
And we're both in hindering, but you still get a +1, right?
If you outwit my invuln, I would be +1, yes.
So Tony Stark has Avengers, and I chose Avengers at the beginning of the game, which I think is Hulk.
Yes, he is.
Okay. So Tony Stark's going to be a 11 attack.
11 for...
Sorry, 12.
12.
Because he's printed 11.
12 for 2.
12 for 2.
On 17, no invulnerable. 18.
18.
Because you don't have improved targeting, right?
Right.
Okay.
It's only a 4.
Now
wow,
who's missing all their attacks?
I really struck out here. Yeah.
The karma came back.
I know, it did. So that's that. Constrictor's going to clear.
Yep.
Your turn.
Okay. I've got regular flavor willpower on Thori because Hulk is on the map still, and he gets it. Nicely done. And then does Giant Man get to stay Colossal? He does not.
Uh-oh.
He rolled a 2.
Yep.
So he is Giant, but he's not Colossal, and I can't place him.
Right.
Okay. We are going to charge Flurry with Thori. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Over here.
Right.
We're going to target damage control worker.
Okay. 16 tough.
10 on 16 for 3 exploit. Flurry first attack. Need a 6. That'll hit for 3.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Second attack.
Against a 14.
10 on a 14. Hits.
Got it. Just
for 3 exploit.
Okay, he's gone.
Okay.
Nicely done.
Oh, I already put his action token on. Right, because he succeeded his willpower. Okay, so then I guess what we'll do is we will charge in with Thunderball. He's going to go 1, 2, 3 to here.
Yep.
And he's going to punch Tony.
Okay.
Can we say that I perplexed Tony
Sure.
before that? Do I have line on Tony from there?
From
here. I don't know if I do.
No.
Okay. Then I
Oh, wait. Thori's tiny.
Thori's tiny.
Yeah.
So I do?
You do.
Okay. So perplex you down.
Yep.
To whatever that is.
To an 18.
Okay.
From a 19.
I'm a 10 on your 18.
Yeah, and I have no reducer.
Okay. I was going to say, should I have outwitted something?
Oh, but hold on a second. Friendly characters with the Stark Industry keyword reduce damage by 1. So
yeah,
he reduces by 1.
I can't reduce that, though.
No.
I can't outwit that.
That's right.
Okay, so 10 on 18 because you're perplexed down. That'll hit. That's a 10.
So he takes 1.
I've got 3.
Oh, 3. So he takes 2.
He takes 2. Yeah.
1, 2. Okay.
Okay. He's got a stop click, right?
He does.
Boo. All right, so we will charge. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 because you weren't actually an 18. You were a 17 because of Masters of Evil.
That's right.
But now you're a 16. If you were still a 17, I don't know what you are.
Well, he's a printed 19. You perplex him to an 18.
Yep. And then 2 Masters of Evil.
Right.
16. So 2 Masters of Evil, right?
Yep.
So 11 on a 16.
Yeah.
Needs a 5 from Hulk. That's a 6.
Okay.
So Hulk is dealing 3 damage.
That gets him to his stop click.
Okay. I don't think I have an empower there. No.
You probably don't want to knock him back, do you?
Probably not. Does he have a range power?
He's got penetrating.
Yeah. We're not going to knock him back. And I guess, oh, you know what? Let's knock him back.
Yeah?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
And then I will outwit your penetrating. Because I didn't use my outwit yet.
It's a stop click, right?
So I can't outwit the stop click.
Right.
But I can outwit the other
penetrating?
things. Yes.
You can outwit Pensai?
Yeah, I can outwit penetrating.
Okay.
I can outwit what is on that running shot. Impervious. I can outwit those things. Because your stop is on your damage.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm going to outwit your penetrating psychic blast. And then we're going to clear Giant Man back here.
Okay.
And pass to you.
All right. And I keep forgetting that he has willpower, so I should roll that.
You should roll it for last turn, too.
5. You want me to roll it for last turn?
Yeah, go for it.
1.
Okay.
So I just get the 1 token.
Fair.
Okay. And also the officer has
Yes.
willpower. 3. He does not get it.
Ooh.
Okay, well, Constrictor's going to attack Hulk.
Okay.
That's going to be an
I'm
11.
Yeah, and I'm a 17, and my invulnerable doesn't matter.
Close attack. Needs a 6.
Oh my gosh.
5.
It's the miss by 1 show.
5. It totally is. So Tony can actually, he has range combat expert. He can use a 12 for 4.
Okay.
And he has just 1 target. And
So Thori's tiny, if you wanted to shoot on Thori. So I was going to give +2 to the defense because you've got the hindering plus the...
so he'd be a 19.
Yeah. Or you could do Hulk, who
Hulk
would be an 18.
Now, how many clicks to get Thori? If I did 4 to him and he's got toughness? I get him
1,
last click
2.
probably,
No,
right?
you would take him out.
Really?
Yeah, he's only 3 clicks on his short dial.
Well, you know what? First of all, let's do this. Let's attack with the Los Diablos officer.
Okay.
He's going to do that power action again.
Okay.
And he's going to target Thunderball.
Okay.
So if he hits, he's going to give everybody action tokens.
Yep. Thunderball is a 17.
Oh, but hold on.
You
He's
can't
in
target.
stealth.
You can't. No, but you have improved targeting with that power.
Oh, I do.
Yeah. 17.
That's a 7.
That'll hit.
So I got them all.
So talk to me about the power again. Read it to me.
So I got 10 and they're all 17s, right? I got 10 on it and I rolled a 7, so I hit them. So it is...
Well, he's tiny, so he's an 18.
He's an 18. That's right. I didn't get Thori. So make a range attack. Instead of normal damage, a hit character is given 2 action tokens, and all characters adjacent to that character are given 1 action token.
Okay.
So
So he's going to take
Oh, right.
one.
So I'm just targeting Thunderball. That
Yeah.
hits. And then those guys get tokens, but he's got
He
2.
doesn't because you missed.
No. So it says make a range attack instead of normal damage. A hit character.
Yes.
So I hit
Yeah.
Thunderball. Is given 2 action tokens. And all characters adjacent are given 1.
Oh,
so you don't have,
you don't
to,
have
hit.
to hit.
Yeah.
It's not like energy explosion.
That's right.
Okay, so
Yep.
he takes a token.
Yep.
Okay, and then what happens?
That's it.
Isn't there damage or something?
No. That's with Constrictor.
Oh, okay.
Constrictor does damage.
And Constrictor
for
missed.
tokens, and he missed.
Okay.
So now, Tony has to pick a target.
Yes.
And I think he is going to...
And he doesn't have improved targeting.
He also has running shot.
Yes.
So why don't I running shot over here? 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And I'll shoot Thori.
All right. So remember, Thori is tiny.
Yep, that's fine.
So it's going to be a 19.
I'm going to try to take him down.
Yep.
Actually, what did I do? 1, 2. I was here, right?
Yeah.
What if I go against Giant Man?
Sure. Giant Man is an 18.
And I have range 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I go to here. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just need to go to here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Okay, and he is giant.
Yep.
So he's 18.
So I'm at 12 on 18.
Need a 6. That's
6.
a 6.
That's
You're dealing 4.
4 damage, but you had outwitted my
Pen.
pen size.
Yep. So 1, 2, 3.
Whatever reducer
I think I was here.
does it. Yep.
Yep.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
Pass to you.
So willpower on Thori.
Mm-hmm.
He misses. Willpower on Giant Man 2. He gets it, so he is colossal. 1, 2, 3, 4. He has friends within 4, so he can be placed.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4. This is within 4.
Wow.
And he is going to swing on Constrictor.
Yep. 18. Invulnerability.
Invulnerability, okay. I am an 11.
CCE. Yep.
11 for 4.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any empowers next to me right now,
Mm-hmm.
but 11 for 4.
Okay. Needing a 7.
That's a 7. No, that's an 8.
An 8.
For 4 damage.
4 damage, less 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Constrictor's dial is tight. 1 and 2. Now Constrictor has Flurry, FYI.
Well, that does not help me.
No, that's scary.
Well, so Thori's tiny.
Yep.
I'm going to perplex you down.
Okay.
And I'm going to outwit your impervious.
Yep. Perplexing down defense.
Yep.
To a 17, and impervious is gone.
Okay. Hypersonic. 1, 2. My range is 3, so it'll be 2. 1, 2. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Hypersonic to here. Range of 2.
Yep.
11 on whatever number you gave me.
It'll be a 17 if you perplexed it down.
Need a 6. Oh, it's a 5.
It's a 5.
It's a 5.
Yikes.
Oh, I already gave her action.
Yeah.
And she moved 6, I think. She was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's going to go 6, 7, 8.
You don't want to end in the snake pit?
I would prefer not to, thank you.
Okay.
And then Thori will clear.
Yeah.
And
Hulk.
Hulk and Thunderball will all clear. And I am scared.
Are you?
Well,
I'm the one who's scared. I'm going to roll willpower on Tony.
You've got like flurries and...
Oh, wait, hold on. Tony doesn't have willpower right now.
He doesn't have it on this click?
No, because the special defense power is gone. So he's just a sitting duck there.
Okay.
So the Los Diablos officer, though, has it. And he got a 5.
Nice.
So we're going to take that token off.
Yep.
Okay, and then we're going to go right into it. So, Constrictor. He has 2 targets.
Okay.
He's targeting... Oh, hold on a second. We don't want to do that.
Why not?
Well, we want to do the Los Diablos officer first.
Okay.
We want to get tokens on people. So, we will... we're going to target... Who's the lowest? He's a 17, right?
Thunderballz is 17. Hulk is a 17.
Yep. So Los Diablos is going to target Thunderball.
Okay.
10 on a 17.
Yeah, I was dumb. That's okay. That's a
That's
7.
a 7.
Yep, that hits.
2 tokens on Thunderball.
Okay.
1 token on everyone else adjacent to him.
Okay, so that's my whole team.
Yeah.
I messed up. I should have. I didn't think you would. I forgot you had a way to remove action tokens.
1 on Hulk. 1 on him. 1 on
And
Thori.
I'm out of black ones. So put a red one.
So then, now this, hopefully, this can go off. Constrictor is going to target both of these guys.
Okay.
Hulk
and Giant Man.
and Giant Man. He is an 11. He is still exploiting.
Okay.
And he's flurrying.
Okay.
So 11 on 18
18
and
and
17.
17.
Okay, let's do it. That's a 7. That'll hit them both.
Okay. How would you like to divide damage?
I'm going to do, so let's see, it says each hit character an action token and then deal them damage. Okay, so I'm going to do, what happens to Hulk if I give him 3?
I have no idea.
Okay, let's give Hulk 3.
1, 2, 3. Okay, he gets into hypersonic, battle fury, and not hypersonic.
Okay, so that gives
climb.
So that gives him a token.
Okay.
And Giant Man as well, but
Giant Man's already got 2.
doubled.
Okay.
So now we give them both damage equal to the number of tokens they have.
Well, that would happen after the flurry, right?
That's true. It's after resolutions, right?
Yeah.
So it only happens once. Second attack. That's a 7.
Okay.
That
Hulk
got
is an
them-
18 now.
That got them both. So
Is it
how
Hulk an
many
18?
how many clicks to kill Hulk?
He's on click 6. How much damage are you doing?
3.
1, 2. That'll kill you. That'll kill him.
I'll do 3 to Hulk.
1, 2, 3. Yep.
And then Giant Man is going to take 2. So it says, after resolutions, give each hit character an action token, then deal them damage equal to the number of action tokens they have, but he has toughness.
So he takes 1.
So
That
he takes
KOs
1.
him.
KOs him?
Yeah.
Holy cow. Tony is going to clear.
He took a bunch of damage and he was on low dial.
Yeah. That's my turn.
Okay. Thori doesn't get willpower anymore.
Right.
Because his master is no longer on the map.
Mm-hmm.
But I do have my Outwitter and I have my Perplexer still here. You don't have a way to remove action tokens.
That's right.
So we got to take care of Tony. We are going to outweight your Impervious.
Yep.
We're going to Perplex you down.
Yep, to a 17.
To a 17. And Thori is going to charge Flurry. You're not Masters of Evil, right?
Correct.
Okay.
I'm Avengers.
10.
Yep.
On 17. First attack.
Miss. You got him.
11.
He did.
Okay.
Good job.
Second attack into the void.
Yep.
Okay, and these guys will clear.
Mm-hmm.
And I pass it over to you.
Okay. Willpower on the officer.
Yep.
Failed. So all I can do is clear my people.
All right, so this is my chance.
This is your chance.
But Thori's double tokened. Okay, so let's... I'm afraid of Constrictor most often. What's on his special defense power?
ESD invulnerability.
And he's on click 3 of how many?
8.
Okay. And does that power go all the way down, or does it change?
The crushing coils power.
No, the defense power.
Oh, defense power. This is the last click of defense power.
And then what happens after that?
2 clicks of invuln and all that combat reflexes right there.
So I outwit the invuln. That'll take me right through to the combat reflexes.
That's right.
Okay. So we're going to outwit the invulnerability.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to perplex you down.
Right, to 17.
To a 17.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to start with Desir.
Yep.
Desir is going to hypersonic 1, 2.
Yep.
11 on your 17. Right?
That's right.
That misses.
4. That misses.
Okay. She has improved targeting characters, so she can just back up 1, 2, or improve movement.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know what you meant. She's
She's
going to
just gonna-
back up into the snake pit.
She's gonna back up to here.
Okay.
Okay. Now, your invulnerability is outwitted.
That's right.
I'm going to charge to here.
Mm-hmm.
10 on your 17.
Okay.
But I have an empower next to me.
Yep.
10 on 17. That one will
You
hit
got him.
for 4 with the empower.
4 damage.
Yeah.
1. Stiff dial. 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Okay, and they both need action tokens, and Thori has to clear. And do you still have that flurry? No.
No, he's kind of useless now.
Well, he's not useless.
Well, he's only doing 2 damage.
Yeah, okay.
So that's not very good.
Well, I mean, she doesn't have a reducer.
Mm-hmm.
She has mystics, though.
Okay, so it's over to me.
Yep.
All right, well, you've basically won at this point because Constrictor's only doing 2 damage and
That
you
sounds
have
like defeatist.
reducers. But I'm going to try some things.
I don't have reducers on Desir.
Yeah, so I'm going to try some things. Constrictor has
Plasticity.
plasticity. So I'm going to break away from Thunderball.
Yep.
4.
You got it.
So I'm going to come over here to here.
Okay.
I'm now beside Desir.
Yes.
Then I'm going to do... I wonder if I should do that.
Do you want to change it?
Nope. I'm going to come in on a costed move from the cop
All right.
to here. Crazy, I know. But if he's here, he can make close attacks, pick up on power. It's the
Nice.
only way I can even get damage in on Thunderballz. So
Okay.
I'm in a really bad position here. So pass turn to you.
Okay. I got nothing to roll. We're going to go with Thori first.
Mm-hmm.
Thori is going to charge to here.
Yep.
Charge flurry. You're Masters of Evil. I'm Avengers.
Yeah.
11 on your 17. I can't outwit or perplex you because I can't see you.
Yeah, it's a combat reflexes, so it's 19.
Okay. 11 on 19.
11 on 19.
Flurry with an empower.
Yep.
11 on 19. I need an 8 first attack. That's a 7.
Mm-hmm.
Second attack. That's a 7.
Yikes.
So that misses on both because I can't see you moved it, so I can't perplex.
That's right.
Okay. So, we did that. All right. So we are going to
You can
we
perplex
have-
up your person, your attacker.
improve
Anyway.
movement.
Oh, you do?
Hypersonic.
Dang it.
Should have done that first.
Yeah.
So hypersonic
Mhm.
automatically breaks away, move 1 square.
Mhm.
And then I will shoot you.
Yep.
11 on 18.
Yep, because of the hindering.
Yeah, those 7s would hit. So this is when I'm going to roll something lower.
Nope,
Oh, no.
got a
that
9.
hits for 2.
2.
Yeah.
All right. 1 and 2. Constrictor is KO'd.
Okay.
You're up against a 30-point cop.
I will
Kill him.
perplex him down,
Yep, to a 16.
and then we will swing.
Thunderball him.
10
Yep.
on a 16. That misses.
Oh my goodness. All
That
right.
misses. Okay. Oops. Okay. Over
Wow.
to you.
I'm going to roll willpower. It's a fail. I can try to maybe do a crit hit on Thunderball.
You can't do that power, eh?
I hit you, but I only did 2 damage.
Yeah, and I reduced by 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Thori, come on in.
Okay.
Kill the cop.
Thori, charge, exploit.
Yep.
10.
10. Pick it up in power.
First attack.
Oh, did you perplex my guy down?
Perplex you
yeah,
down.
16. So you're 10 on 16.
10 on 16 first attack.
Plus your Masters of Evil, so it's against a 15.
15. That hits for 4 exploit.
4 exploit on the cop. 1, 2, 3. He's KO'd.
Okay.
Good job.
All right.
Nice game.
That was crazy.
You know, it was,
I thought it was your game at one point.
well,
When you took out my harpy, I was really worried.
I felt like it was your game the whole time. Once you got Constrictor past his scary clicks,
Mm-hmm.
it was
Yeah.
your game. So once you get past the flurry, he
Yeah.
goes into like like low damage and
Yeah.
anyway. But no, that was good. Well played.
Yeah. Should we
That was
talk
really
about the
good.
powers I forgot?
Let's do it.
So, Desir,
Hmm.
when an opposing character's KO, Desir and adjacent friendly characters modify
Yes.
attack +1.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. Also, I forgot that when Thori attacks a character Thori's master hit this turn, modify attack +1.
Oh my goodness.
But I don't think that they were attacking the same people.
Right.
So, it doesn't necessarily matter. Otherwise, we did okay.
New figures, who dis, right?
Yeah.
You always forget those little
I-
weird things.
I honestly was very scared of your team.
Really?
And when
Okay.
you brought it in over here,
Yeah.
because I had a plan to like come over here and like hide,
Right.
hence my little barrier
Yeah.
section. And then you came over here. I'm like, I can get there. I'm going to give this a shot.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, hey, Hulk is scary. He's got a lot of clicks.
Yeah.
Harpy, I had to go for her first because I know she's a killing machine.
Yeah.
And Thori, I mean, with that flurry, Thori is one of the greatest figures in the set. It's
I
really good.
liked Harpy's hypersonic power, and I
Mhm.
wanted to try it, so I'm glad I was able to pull that off.
Mhm.
But I do think she's better at 50 points with the running shot, penetrating
Yeah, she's great
with the range
at
combat
that
expert, destroy
click.
blocking.
Mhm.
And if I had played her on that click, I would have come up here and like just
Mhm.
rained fire down on you from the elevation.
Right.
So,
So what do we think? Curse of the Chase?
Curse of the Chase.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I think he's a pretty good chase. I just didn't have the figures to go with him.
You didn't have the support
Need
that
to
you
be
needed to
the
make.
scientist team.
And he's not the big smashy chase. He's
No,
the support chase.
that's right.
Right? So,
For sure.
it was a cool game though.
It was very good.
All
Thanks for
right.
playing.
I have tied it up.
You have. It's a 2-2 series.
Now we got to go see
Love
what
it.
happens next.
That's right. So, viewers, let us know what you thought in the comments below. Hit like and subscribe, all the YouTube thingies. And yeah, join us back here for game number 5. But first, before you do that, you can come over and join us on Patreon.
100%.
You can join for free just to follow along with the fun, or you can join at some of our paid tiers. At the $5 tier, you can be included in some of our occasional giveaways.
That's right.
And you can come join us on our Discord. You can email us. We have Facebook, Instagram, Threads, BlueSky, and sometimes we broadcast on Twitch.
We do all the things.
All the things. So we thank you for watching, and let us know what you thought in the comments below, and join us back here for game number 5. We'll see who's going to take the lead in this game. Bye for now.
Bye.